Hey, what's up guys? Mike Patrick. In this video, I want to talk about some really great news. The Secretary of HUD, Ben Carson, awarded Newport News, Virginia and Norfolk, Virginia some grants, okay? He awarded Newport News and Norfolk some grant money in order to redevelop low-income housing in the areas, okay? Now, we know that that is something that is extremely needed in the low-income areas of Newport News and Norfolk, Virginia, if you are from Virginia and or from the 7 cities area, okay? Now, the thing is, this is a golden opportunity to rehabilitate these communities, all right? And once these communities are rehabilitated, some things have to happen, okay? The people who live in these communities have to appreciate what they have and appreciate their blessings, okay guys? So things like trash, okay? I know when I was growing up, I grew up in a few of the different low-income housing areas, all right? I had family members who live in some of these apartments and things of that nature, and so I spent a lot of time in these communities and seeing how we treated these communities, including myself. Product of your environment, didn't really know any better, but I watched people eat chips, eat candy, eat anything they were eating, fast food, whatever, and throw the trash right on the ground. And over time, obviously it accumulated, and then what you had is an area, a community that just had trash all over the ground. It almost looked like a mini wasteland, okay? Now that has nothing to do with anybody but the people that live in the community, all right? No one's coming into the community just dumping their trash off there. Most of the time, okay? We know there's exceptions to everything, but for the most part, it's people who live in these communities who is putting the trash on the ground, all right? I did it all the time, you know, when I was growing up. Chips, candy, soda, cans, whatever, just bottles, throw it on the ground, no big deal, right? All right, so also guys, this is going to be a golden opportunity for new different things to be administered within the community. So out of the grant money that was awarded, hopefully things like maybe a trade school can go in the community where kids can start early trying to develop different trades, okay, different skills that have to do with trades, all right? And more importantly, so they can develop an interest for things such as trades, all right? So this will be a golden opportunity for something like that, okay? I believe Newport News was awarded $30 million in rehabilitation money, and I believe Norfolk was awarded 60. So there's many different things that you can do with that kind of money, right? Now the thing is, I know that it sounds like a lot of money, but it's really not a lot of money considering what has to be done, okay? $30 million spread out between maybe 4 or 5 different apartment complexes. That's probably not that much money, but it is a good start, okay? And I just want to, I just wanted to shed some light on that, being from Newport News, Virginia, okay? Being from the Tidewater area, the 757 area, the 7 cities area, you know, hats off to Ben Carson, hats off to our government for, actually I think it was like a drawing, maybe it was a drawing, I gotta look into that. It could have been a drawing or a lottery, and so I don't think it was a thing where they just randomly picked an area you know, to give a certain amount of money. So, you know, I think obviously Virginia is a lucky area in order to have 2 cities win that kind of money, you know, in a drawing, if that's what it was. But guys, but I just, you know, that's something that I wanted to talk about, because just recently, once again, I've done videos kind of shedding light on things of this nature, as far as, you know, taking care of things that we have, okay, trying to reprioritize some of our values and some of the ways that we do things. So like I said, man, you know, as far as rehabilitating the communities, not just the actual materials of the communities, as far as the apartment housing and the thing, you know, and how ran down and old that they may be at this point, but also the things that we do in these communities that are not positive, because nothing is all bad. So there's a lot of positivity within low income communities, okay? There's a lot of good things happening, a lot of good people that come out of low income urban areas, all right, with a lot of potential, you know. And so just like the housing has to be worked on, some of the things that we partake in and that we do in these communities to help bring the community down, those things need to be rehabilitated too. And so those are things that I always talk about as well. All right, guys, so once again, golden opportunity. It's a blessing, and hopefully a lot of good will come from it. All right, guys, peace.